Welcome back to Just Making It. Lisa's raking hay right now. This is all second cut. This is that field that we cut in the last video. It's looking good, drying good. We're lucky we're getting some good weather. This week's supposed to be sunny all week. Lower 80s. It's going to be good. I don't think they're calling for rain until next Wednesday. So we're going to try to get this all in the barn. Lisa's about halfway on the field. Let's see how she's doing. One of Lisa's favorite jobs right here, raking hay. Very relaxing. Yeah, she likes to play her music while she's riding. This hay here for second cut, these are pretty big rows. For the amount of moisture that we got this year, it's doing pretty good. We should get a lot of hay off of this. Tomorrow I'm going to use the roller bar rake. I'll flip it again tomorrow, and then what I think we'll do, we'll start baling it. Should be nice and dry. It's still a little bit green yet. This is the first flip. I don't have a tedder, so we're just going to keep flipping it. But being that this weather's so nice, it should dry good. The morning's a little bit foggy. Got to wait for that dew to burn off. But other than that, it should go pretty good. Looks like she's almost done. About 2 more passes. That's the end of the field right there. After she's done there, we're going to call it quits. We'll be back tomorrow. Start baling. Okay, Lisa just got done roller bar raking the hay. So she unhooked it. I need to take the pin that she used. And right there it is. So it's going to be used for a wagon. We're going to go up on the hill there and hook onto one of those wagons. Well, guess what? I was getting ready to back up the baler to the kicker wagon. And I wanted to move my kicker hydraulically to the side so I can hitch up my wagon to that hitch right there. And I blew a hydraulic line. So the hole is right there. I could still use the baler, but I won't be able to swing the kicker. So let's see what happens. You can see where that hydraulic line is going to give me a problem. I can't pivot my kicker, and the bell's either going to go off into the field or hit the end of the wagon and bounce off. So I'm just going to have to work with it. I'm about 4 miles from my house, and I really don't want to take the time right now to fix it, being that I could still bail. It's just that, you know, I gotta work things out here. So let's just keep bailing, see what happens. All right, I shut everything down. Let's go back here and take a look at these bells. Let's see if the string's good. Oh, nice. Nice hay. Yep, string's good. It's tight. Now you can see how the bells are congregating to the right of the wagon. That's because of my kicker not being able to swivel. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to keep running. I'm going to pal it up, okay? Go a little higher here, as high as I can. And then I'm going to see if I can move the kicker manually with the cylinder and get some bells on this side. You know, I was fortunate enough to see the leak on that hydraulic line on my kicker. But I just want to tell, you know, like the farmers starting out, the young farmers, you know, you always have a tendency, let's say it's an airline, you always have a tendency, you want to take your hand and try to find that leak. Well, if, say somebody's on the tractor and you said, go ahead, turn it on, and you turn on that hydraulics, and you put your hand along there, all it takes is a little pinhole into your skin, and that oil get into your blood, and you're going to have some major issues. So always stand back, see if you could take a visual, and never touch that line. Okay, what I decided to do is I'm going to take this wagon, just leave it here. I can't really kick to the one side all that well. I can't turn this with the cylinder free like that. So what I'm going to do is just take another wagon and fill it up about this high. And then I'm going to get this hose fixed tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to hook up these wagons again, and I'll top them off. Well, it's a little later in the afternoon. I decided to stop. I got 2 wagons filled about like that. And what I did is I took this hose off. I got it laying on the ground here. That hose is about 25 to 30 foot long at least. but it's that hose right there that goes to that cylinder. So what I'm going to do is that you guys know out there how expensive these hoses are. I'm going to splice this. You can see the hole right there. So we'll cut it like here, here, and we'll put a little splice in there. But, you know, when you do that, it usually breaks somewhere else. You might as well replace the whole hose. But we'll see if we can get away with a splice. Well, I got the hose on. I put it on the cylinder right there. And the new fitting is right there. That's where that splice was. So we should be ready to go. Okay, let's see if I can move it left to right here. There we go. That's how it should work, just like that. I got this field all done. I got about 3 full wagons of squares. And then I got some round bales off of it. I got that wagon filled up. There's 14 on that one. And I got 9 on that wagon. So now I got to take these. I'm about 4 miles from the farm there. Got to take these home. That looks good right about there. Yep. Okay, this is my last wagon, wagon number 3 I gotta get from the field. All set.